Hi everyone. I hope I am audible. So can just somebody confirm in the live chat section?
Hi everyone. I hope I am
Okay, that's great. So today I thought of doing a live trading session because there were a couple of things which I wanted to tell, and there was also a good opportunity I felt in terms of trading. So I thought I can just show it to you, show the complete analysis online, live, and then continue with it. So right now you can see our positions. We currently hold 10th November, that is the current expiry. We hold a 41,800 short straddle. So this is one trade what we are holding. Along with that, we also hold a 18,250 short straddle. And finally, we are also holding a 41,500 of 17th November naked put short. So these three are the trades what we are holding. So I will again just mention it. So we have a 41,800 short straddle, we have a 18,250 short straddle, and we also have a 41,500 naked put short of the upcoming week. So right now we have the MTM which is running somewhere close to around 1.2 lakh. So the thing is, what I'm going to show you now is why exactly we have taken these trades in the first place. So that is one thing which I'll be showing you, and also what is the logic behind taking this. So it is true that we have taken this, but why exactly have we gone naked? So that is going to be one more very important thing which we'll be discussing. So first we'll start off by discussing about the Bank Nifty 41,800 short straddle. So why exactly have we taken 41,800 short straddle and what is the idea? So for this, let me just open trading view right over here, and I'll just come to the chart. And on the other hand, I will just open Sensibull, where we'll do some analysis with regards to the open interest. So, by the way, how is everybody's trade going? So today, Bank Nifty especially seems to be very flat from the open. So we haven't seen any big up move or down move. So I would also love to know how your trades are going, right? And also, while we discuss about that, if you have any queries, you can definitely ask that in the chat section, and we would love to respond. And now coming to Bank Nifty chart. So let me first explain the reason behind going with the 41,800 short straddle. So the thing is, when I actually open the strategy builder as well as the OI charts. So you see that we already see that there is quite a lot of short straddles already created at 41,800. And on top of that, there is a very strong put rating at 41,500 and very strong call rating at 42,000. In spite of this, I do believe that we are slightly inclined towards the bullish side, or there might be a chance that we actually might head higher compared to where we are. So when we actually simply end up doing a short straddle, we get a break even of 42,200 and 41,400. And there are very high chances that we are going to actually end above 41,400, which is our lower break even. And there is a slim chance that we are going to end above 42,200. That means, in my opinion, I particularly expect Bank Nifty to actually cross 42,000 on the higher side, maybe by today end itself. We might very likely end at the day's high by today end. So this is what I feel personally. So that's the reason what I have done is I have, okay, here we have kept only for one lot. So we have placed a stop loss at 250 for the call side. So you can see 41,800 C comes with a stop loss of around 250 rupees. So right now it is trading at 224 rupees, and we have a stop loss placed at 250 rupees. So the reason behind this, as I told you, we are particularly bullish on the market. And the reason why exactly we are bullish on the market is because market has broken multi-week high. So right now we are almost, not almost, we are at the all-time high. And not just that, on a closing basis, we have quite clearly broken the previous resistance. So if you come little behind, yeah, you get to see here. So previously we were trying to retest this, so we couldn't break. We fell down back again. We tried retesting. We couldn't break. Again, we fell down. And now we have finally retested this. And very likely it looks like we are going to break this on the higher side. So again, I might be wrong with this, but there are high chances that we might end up breaking this on the higher side. So again, we are so are you guys able to hear now? I guess there is some slight issue with the mic. Okay, so sorry for that because I couldn't connect properly. So what I will be doing is all this while without realizing that there was no audio, I was actually trying to explain what trades we have taken and why exactly we have taken the trade. So here, right over here, you can see that we have a 41,800 short straddle and we have a 41,500 naked put short. So I hope the voice is clear. Okay, is it better now? So I just changed one of my old mics. So I hope this shouldn't cause any issue. Right. Okay. As we were discussing, I don't know where exactly we stopped at, but nonetheless, I'll just end up discussing what idea we had before taking the trade. So we had kept a stop loss. We had taken a 41,800 short stop. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, I think now it's clear. I just checked the voice. I think it is clear, right? Yeah. so we had taken a 41,800 short straddle, and I don't know if you were able to hear. So I was just listing out the reasons as to why exactly we have taken this trade. So one of the reason is we took this trade and kept a very small stop loss for the call leg. So the reason was there was already a lot of short straddle at 41,800. So this was the first reason why we ended up taking a 41,800 short straddle. After this, you can see that there's some good amount of call writing at 42,000. So this again prompted us that okay, we might feel or we might seem some kind of resistance to be faced around 42,000. And also there was some good amount of put writing at the lower end. So overall you can see the PCR ratio is also around 1.1, which does suggest that there's some good amount of put writing. So based on these, we actually ended up taking a 41,800 short straddle. And when you actually look at the Bank Nifty chart, so we have broken the all-time high. So right now we are trading at the all-time high for Bank Nifty, and even on a weekly basis. So before we had seen a rejection right over here, and again we had seen a rejection right over here, and finally we were able to close above the resistance. That too, not just a daily basis, but also on a weekly. So we are right now above on a weekly basis. So because of this, I was particularly expecting us to head towards 42,000, and I ended up taking a 41,800 short straddle with a very close stop loss on the call side. So our call side stop loss is right now triggered, and we are only left with the put side. So the thing is, as long as Bank Nifty ends up heading higher, we don't have any issue. So my view on the market is around 3 o'clock we must see some kind of buying coming in, because the reason why particularly I say 3 o'clock we must see some kind of buying coming in is because we have observed this multiple times in the last few days. So let me just show you. So every day just open the 3 o'clock candle. So this is Monday 27th November 3 o'clock candle. So we see a big green candle right over here. So now again, when I actually go back and show you the candle for 3 o'clock on Friday, again we see a big green candle at 3 o'clock. Similarly, when we go to Thursday and take a look, again we have a green candle at 3 o'clock. And even when you come back again at 3 o'clock, we have a green candle. And right over here also, again at 3 o'clock, we have a green candle. So, what exactly are these? So, why are we seeing so many green candles? Is there any reason behind this? So the thing is, we are getting to see this kind of green candles very recently when the FII buying has started. So there is absolutely no logic behind this. The only logic what we can establish is maybe around 3 o'clock. It might be possible that one of the institutions is coming and buying heavily. So that is the only a logical explanation what we can give, because if you actually look at the FII buys figure, it has been positive for almost around 8 days to 10 days now. So almost a week we have seen positive FII figure. And on top of that, every 3 o'clock we do get to see some kind of buying happening. It is not just in Bank Nifty. Even if you look at Bank Nifty, sorry, even if you look at Nifty, so every 3 o'clock candle for Nifty is also trading in green. So it just shows that there is somebody who is coming and placing a buy order around 3 o'clock. And even if that is going to repeat today, we don't know today if FIS have bought or sold. Assuming that it is going to repeat today, then we might see markets moving closer to 41, around 41,900 to 42,000. So that's the reason. So I'm just going to wait towards the end, and if the thing of the 3 o'clock buying doesn't repeat today, or if we end up falling below 41,750, so let us just exit all the trade. So right now we have a short straddle, and we are only left with the naked put legs. So the moment we are going to fall below 41,750, or if we do not end up going higher at 3 o'clock, we are going to exit. So these two are our exit criteria. So just now when Bank Nifty went towards 41,870, a stop loss is triggered, and right now we are left with a naked put leg. And on the other hand, we have a 41,500 naked short put. So the reason why exactly we are holding the naked short put again comes down to V breaking the all-time high. So here the logic is going to be pretty simple when you actually look at the daily chart or even on the weekly time frame. So we have broken the all-time high quite decisively. And if we are going to have a daily close below 41,700, so this is the level which we are watching out quite keenly. So the moment we are going to close below 41,700 on a daily basis, I am going to convert this 41,500 into a short straddle. So right now I have a naked put, and the moment we are going to cross above the moment we are going to fall below 41,700, this entire naked put is going to get converted into a 41,500 short straddle. So this is the idea what we are working with currently, and very simple idea, as I told. So if the market is going to go up now, then there is no issue, because first of all, this 18,250 is going to give us very good profit in the first place. And second, this particular short straddle where we have a naked put, that is going to give us very good profit. And finally, the 41,500 put is also going to give us very good profit. So that reason being, I am just holding with the current legs. And I have also discussed the criteria for exiting the 41,800 puts. So the 41,800 puts of current week will be exited one if we end up breaking 41,750. So this is the level. If we end up breaking 41,750 on a closing 5-minute closing basis, I'm going to exit the trade. Or otherwise, if we do not see any up move towards 3 o'clock, again then I am going to exit the trade. So these two are the exit criteria for the current week trade. So, meanwhile, you guys can also let me know if there is any trade that you have taken and how is the trade going. So, I would also love to hear. So, why exactly we came live is one to show you the next week trade, what we have taken. So, we have gone naked. So, you can see that we have gone naked 41,500. But the thing here is it is not just about going naked put short, it is also about having the right position size. So this time we have a very good position size. What do I mean by very good position size? That means even if there is a 1,000 point down move, so we just have 1,500 quantity short. So let me just show you this. So 1,500 is almost going to be around 50 plus 60 lots. Also, you can see that even tomorrow, if we are going to fall close to around 1,000 points in Bank Nifty, we are going to lose 1%. So that's the reason. That way, when you look at it, with the current position size, we are doing fairly well. So if the market is actually going to end above anywhere around 42,000 or anywhere above 40, so anywhere above 41,500, we are going to make full profit. So by Monday or Tuesday, we must be realizing the entire profit if we are closing around 42,000. So that's the reason. The moment we are going to come below 41,700, so we are going to convert this into a short straddle. As long as we stay above 41,700, we are going to continue holding this naked trade. So the risk wise also, we have made sure that even with a 1,000 point fall, we are not going to lose more than 1% of the capital. So now you might again ask, what if there's a 2% or 3% fall? So you can see that even if we are opening close to around 2,000 points lower, we are going to lose close to around 3% of our capital. So when Bank Nifty is falling almost around 4%, we are still going to lose around 3% of our capital, which is 15 lakh. So that's the reason it is always good, or it's always good to ensure that you have the right position sizing. So again, Bank Nifty has slightly fallen, and our M2M has also gone down. So we were around 1.2 lakh. Right now we have fallen to around 60,000. So exit criteria are quite clear. Either hold it till 3 o'clock. If the up move is not seen, you can just exit it. Otherwise, if it breaks 17,150, we are just going to exit it. And when it comes to the short straddle, since we are slightly bullish on the market, we are holding the bullish short straddle. So let me just show you a Nifty chart right over here. So again, when it comes to Nifty, so we are going to exit once we break 18,150. So that is going to be somewhere around this level. So we have taken support and bounced back. So if we are going to break this again, we are going to exit. So till then, we haven't placed any kind of stop loss, and very likely we are not going to carry any positions for tomorrow. So let's see how exactly the trade goes. And I have also explained what exactly is the logic behind taking these trades. And also, I will just be giving you a small update on the TRADEATHON workshop by Optionables. So we are coming out with the initiative called as TRADEATHON. So that is a group of free workshops which will be hosting all across India. So right now we are starting with Bangalore, which will be happening on 11th, right? And we will be soon also hosting events in various other cities in India. So most likely it will be next in Hyderabad, Tamil Nadu, Mumbai, and so on. So the reason behind conducting this workshop is that we wanted to give free education, because over there are a lot of people who provide free. Sorry, there are a lot of people who provide paid tips. There are a lot of people who give paid courses. So there is a group of people who do not actually trade. They just end up training, and they so the thing is, if the trainer himself is not a trader, so then what exactly is he going to teach you in trading, right? So that's the reason. uh, the thing is, it is always good to educate people about trading and make them profitable. So if you are actually making good amount of profit, it might not be worth to charge a person who wants to learn, say, 2,000, 3,000 rupees. So from beginning we were pretty clear that we want to conduct free workshops and educate people for free. So when we if we want to organize a good, let's say, a workshop, so we would obviously have to go to a hotel, book a hotel, and arrange everything in the hotel, and that is going to cost us quite a lot. So that's the reason we were thinking, what is the ideal way to do it. First we thought of having it online, but we thought, okay, online won't be that effective, because when we are actually teaching adjustments, we have a particular way which is going to be very effective when we teach it offline. So that's the reason we wanted to actually go and teach it offline. But since, let's say, we want to have 10 such workshops, and easily one conducting one workshop would easily cost us anywhere close to around 90,000 to a lakh plus. So this is the bare minimal cost what I'm talking about. So well over 1 lakh is what it is going to cost quite easily if you want to do it little with a lot with little good facilities. It is going to easily cross 1 lakh. So we are talking about people of a group of 100. So an initiative where we are going to conduct free workshop for a group of 100. So this is when we went to other partners, and we pitched in saying that we want to do something like this. If they would like to support, then we can do it on a larger scale. So then obviously, luckily I would say that many people were open about this idea. So they really liked the idea, because you know that the education out there is only paid. So very few places you get free education, especially when it comes to market. And also education is in such a way that so if you pay money, you get in. So there are workshops for 5k, there are workshops for 30k, with there are workshops for even 1 lakh. So if you pay a lakh, you are going into the workshop. So we didn't want to make it like money oriented, I would say. So whoever pays will get a seat. So we wanted to make it more or less whoever is actually eligible. So what do I mean by actually eligible? There are certain strategies which will require certain amount of capital. So there are certain strategies which will require prerequisite or basic knowledge about market. And also, if you have already traded in the market and you have sufficient experience, that would act as an added advantage. So when you have all of this, it truly becomes effective for you to actually attend this workshop. So we thought, instead of making it available for everybody, so whoever gives us money will end up getting an opportunity in this workshop, we will filter out people who can actually make the best use of this workshop. So we are going to make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to take part in the workshop. Maybe the order might be slightly different. Some people might get in this workshop, some more people might get in the next workshop, but we are going to make sure that everybody is going to get a seat in this workshop, if not now, maybe in the upcoming sessions. So when we did this, we got close to around 2500 registrations, and we had a very hard time filtering out people. And once we filtered out people, and we also got support from the sponsors. As you know, the title sponsor for us is called Sensibull. So Sensibull actually supports us in Okay, I hope you're able to hear now. So there is some problem with the mic, and we are just going off now and then. Okay, I am so sorry for the disconnection. I hope I'm audible now. There is some issue which is happening with my mic. So I changed the mic again now. So I don't know what exactly is the issue. So can anybody confirm if it is audible now? Okay, so I'm sorry for the disconnection because I don't know. There must be some issue with the wiring, I suppose. That is quite an old mic. So I have just changed the mic, and I also hope it's loud and clear. So the thing is, we were talking about the sponsors for the workshop. So who exactly have sponsored the workshop? So the title sponsor for this workshop is Cosmofeed. So now you might ask me. Generally, we only promote the products what we use on a regular basis. So you might have seen us use Firstock, you might have seen us use Delta Exchange, but you might have not really seen us use Cosmofeed. So now the question would be, so it's true that they have sponsored, but what exactly is Cosmofeed and why exactly or how exactly can they be used? So Cosmofeed is nothing but it helps to automate the community management. So now, for example, let's say here we will have to, so we are individual creators, right? So we are a small group who has to end up managing the entire workshop. So there will be some regular updates which we'll need to send saying that, okay, so these are the things you have to know before coming to the workshop. So these are the prerequisites. These are the things you have to get while coming to the workshop, right? So when such things are there, it becomes much more easier to manage, or when you can automate the community management, it becomes very easy for you to work seamlessly. And that is where we have used Cosmofeed for this particular workshop. So they will be helping us create groups of people who will be taking part in this workshop. So whoever has sent the confirmation mail. So we sent the confirmation mail to some people. So whoever has responded to the confirmation mail and accepted your attendance, so you will be getting a new link where you will be able to click on the link and be a part of this community, right? So we have already shortlisted 100 people for this particular workshop. So you will also be having a link available in the chat section soon, where you will be able to register for the upcoming workshop. So you will be given priority. And again, everything will be free workshop. So there will be nothing paid. So you will be, so whoever will end up registering now will definitely get a preference in the upcoming workshop. So then, coming to Delta Exchange and Firstock, I don't think you need an introduction if you are following our channel. So Delta Exchange is one of the largest crypto derivative exchange, and the thing is, we have been trading in Delta Exchange for quite some time, and we use a lot of crypto trading strategies, which we will be teaching in the workshop. And not just that, so Delta Exchange also told that whoever will be participating in the workshop will be getting 10,000 rupees worth free credits in their account. So that means they will have cash worth of 10,000 rupees in their account. They can't withdraw this, but they can practice trading from this, and any profit or loss they make on this 10,000 rupees can be withdrawn. So again, coming to First Talk, I don't think you need any introduction. So we regularly trade with First Talk. We also have an app which is right now integrated with First Talk, that is called as Target, which helps you automate. So this is these are the sponsors for the event who actually made the event possible. So on one hand, this is a win-win situation for everybody, as I earlier mentioned. So on one hand, we have people who are really interested to learn. On the other hand, we wanted to always provide something free and of good quality to people, and that was made possible because of the sponsors. So I also hope that you guys might have this. Okay, there will be a link which will be posted now, so where you can end up registering for the upcoming workshops also. And meanwhile, as you can see, the market is slowly heading upside, and that is going to be a good news for us. So Bank Nifty is going to give us some good decay on the put side, and even Nifty short straddles are also going to give us some good amount of money. So you guys can also end up sharing some trade ideas if you have. So we would love to hear to that as well. And if there's any doubts regards to the trade we have taken right now, so you can definitely ask us about that as well. So I just wanted to know if the audio is clear. Are you able to hear? uh, is there any issue? Okay, so this naked put will be converted into a short triangle. Sorry, a short straddle the moment we close below 41,700 on a daily basis. So if we are closing below 41,700 on a daily close basis, we are going to convert this into a short straddle of 41,500. And coming to these puts here, so that is the 41,800 puts, we are going to exit it the moment if we don't see an up move around 3 o'clock time. And I already explained as to why exactly we are expecting an up move around 3 o'clock. We do believe that there's some institutions, specifically the FIIs, some institutions is placing buy orders around the time of 3 o'clock. So I also showed you that from the past 8 to 10 days, we have seen continuously green candles come around 3 o'clock. Every 3 o'clock candle, 3 to 3 5 candle has been a green candle. So what is the coincidence? We don't know. It's just a guess that there might be an institution which is actually coming and placing the buy orders around 3 o'clock. So actually, if you guys have seen the ratio spread video, it would be a fantastic time to take some good ratio spreads now. Also, since we have broken the support, so the sorry, since we have broken the resistance, so let me just open the chart. So if we are taking any ratio spread, for example, let me just come to the weekly chart and go to Bank Nifty. So the thing is, we have broken well above the resistance of 41,700. So 41,700 was acting as a very strong resistance. And since we have broken above this, if the closing of this week, we have still 2 more days to close. That is, tomorrow is the expiry day, and we have 1 more day to close. That is the Friday. So if the closing happens above 41,700, then very easily we can end up taking a simple ratio spread, and that is what exactly we'll be doing. So we'll be waiting 2 more days, and towards the end of Friday, we'll be taking another simple ratio spread. So for 41 800C, we had kept a very close stop loss. Morning, we shorted it at around 210. We had just kept a stop loss of around 250. So the reason was quite simple. So let me just show you. So once Bank Nifty came down, it was not crossing the level of 41 860. So we thought, okay, if it crosses 41 860, then very likely it will go and hit a stop loss. So we wanted to keep a very small stop loss. So now we are facing some difficulty in crossing the day's high of around 41,940. So if we take out that, then there are very high chances that this rally might end up continuing further. I think the form has been pinned in the chat section. So we won't be posting this form anywhere else. So today, whoever ends up filling this form, so they will be given preference in the next workshop. So why exactly are we doing this? The reason is again quite simple. Since we had got over 2,500 registrations, it becomes hard for us to choose every time. So at least if there are certain set of people whom we can give preference to, it becomes easy to filter out. And that's the reason we have already posted the link in the comment section, as well as we have pinned that comment, and we have also put it in the description box, so you can definitely check it out. So the thing is, you can do shifting in ratio spread, but my opinion on this is it is not worth it. So if you are actually bullish on the market, there are much better ways to handle that particular situation. What do I mean by handle? So if you're bullish on the market, there are multiple ways on how you can actually end up profiting from that particular situation. And I don't think ratio spreads are such a great way to make huge profit. So they are mostly trades which will help you relax, and you can easily take a trade and relax. So you don't. So these are not trades where you are trying to be aggressive. So that's the reason I would say if you're actually bullish, you can resort to some other strategy rather than going for ratio spreads. You can do the 1 p.m. short straddle with different stop losses, but how exactly are they going to work is something which you might have to backtest and check it out for yourself since we haven't done the backtesting. So how to manage the intraday short straddle? We have actually made a video on the same on how you can actually end up managing the positions. So I think that video would be quite useful if you go to the playlist section. So we have organized the playlist completely now. So you have a playlist called as short straddles and short strangles. So you can just go to that section and you will find a video called as trade adjustments. So coming to the workshop, so Hyderabad, we are planning very soon. Maybe after this, the next one most likely might be in Hyderabad. So then, uh, why exactly aren't we doing this online? So we want to create an experience. We feel that the actual experience of the workshop is spoiled online. So it is not an online workshop. It is specifically meant for offline because we are going to do many things which are going to be best experienced when you come offline. So the thing is, when we provide this online, the experience is not going to be that great, and that's why we believe that it's better to do these workshops offline than online. So I'll just take a small 10-15 minute break and I'll be back. So maybe around 2:45, 2:50. So then we'll wait for 3 o'clock. As I told you that we might expect some buying coming in around 3 o'clock. We don't know. So we'll just wait for that and take a look. So if it actually happens, that is going to be very good for us. So if not, we have already decided what is going to be our exit criteria. Okay, since the market is falling now, so we will have to stick to the levels what we have marked. So the moment we are coming below 41,800, sorry, 41,750, we are going to exit our 41,800 short straddle put leg. So the call leg is already exited because it went and triggered the stop loss. So now we only have the put leg, and if we are closing below 41,750, we are going to exit it. So we will be waiting for a 5 minute close. So it doesn't matter even if we go to a loss. So a profit and loss are so you are definitely going to have profits on some days, profit on loss on some other days. So the thing is, just because you went from 1.5 lakh profit to a loss, if you end up booking without following what you have, so you have a set of rules saying that okay, the moment it closes below 41,750 on a 5 minute time frame, and if we do not see any bounce back happening, we can exit it. So the thing is, if we do not stick on to our rules, and if we get afraid saying that okay, the market has fallen now, so what next? So in that case, it is so trading is going to become quite hard. So we have to make sure that we distance ourselves emotionally from the market. So whether it is going to go up or down, so we have to make sure that we stick on to whatever we have thought. So now you might ask me why exactly didn't I exit? So the closing is happened around 7:54. So no problem. Let's wait for 5 more minutes and see if the closing actually happens below 750. The moment the closing is happening below 750, we are going to exit our puts. So right now you can see that we have come to a loss of around 70,000 from a profit of close to around 1.5 lakh. And this is quite natural to happen if the market reverses, especially after hitting your stop loss. So on the other hand, you can see that we are also losing on Nifty. So Nifty trade was a slight profit. Even that has gone for a loss now. And even the next week trade has also gone for a loss. So if we see any bounce back happening towards the end, so that would be good. So we will wait for another 5 more minutes. If the closing is happening below 750, so then we'll end up exiting the trade. So one more important thing is you can see here since we have the position size under control, even though the market has totally gone against us, we haven't lost more than 50,000 rupees. So the thing is, this particular thing is falling, and like this particular thing is in red, and the market is again coming down. So when we were actually right, we had made profit of close to around 1.5 lakh, and the time when we are actually going wrong, we have just lost around 38,000. So that clearly shows that your risk to reward is almost around 1:3. So when you're going wrong, you're losing around 50, 60,000. When you're right, you're making around 1.5 lakh. So all this is possible because you have a controlled position size. Otherwise, it is going to be quite hard to manage such positions. So now I can actually sit and wait because I know even if it is closing around somewhere, let's say around 41,720, 41,730, I won't be losing more than a lakh. So we'll just wait till the end, maybe around 3:10, 3:15. We are going to get a fair idea of where exactly we are going to stand. Okay, so we have another 10 seconds, and most likely we might have to take an exit. So, in case it comes to a point where we'll have to exit, we'll just end up booking the trade because this is what exactly we had planned, and we will go as per what we had planned. So, you can see that Bank Nifty was not able to close above 17,150, sorry, 41,750. So, as how we have planned, we'll just end up taking the exit for the trade. So it might also happen such that we might actually end up losing. The markets can bounce and go back above. You can see that it's already bouncing and going back above. So the thing is, we have decided that we'll be closing the position once if we do not see any bounce back above, sorry, any if markets are unable to hold 750. And because we have decided that, we'll just come out of this particular position. And if we are, and we should also be exiting this particular position because we had again decided below 150 we'll be taking exit of this short straddle also. So that means we are now only left with a single trade of 41,500 P, and we will be converting this into a short straddle if we are not able to close above 41,700 on a closing basis. If we are closing above 41,700, then there is no issue. In case if we are not able to close above 41,700, then we'll end up converting this into a short straddle. So I think more or less that is for the trade. So one good thing is we were never in a hurry. We made sure that we stick to whatever we had planned. So we never exited the trade. So unfortunately today it didn't go as per our favor, but that is absolutely fine. You can't always expect things to go in your favor. So the good thing is, even though it hit your stop loss, came back completely in the opposite direction, you didn't lose more than what you had made in the peak. So that is one very good thing. So right now we are out of all the trades, so we aren't holding any trade. So let's see. I don't think we might have to adjust this, hopefully, but in case if we end up in a situation where we will have to end up adjusting, then we will do that as well. So that is anyways towards the end of the session. So by 3 o'clock, we will just see if there is any buying which is going to come in. So I think that's all for the trade, guys. I think we are more or less done with the trade, and we have also made an announcement about the upcoming workshop. So what exactly we'll be doing, and we are very excited to see you guys there. And since we have almost closed all the trade, and I have also told the logic behind how exactly we are going to take care of this particular trade. So if we are ending below 700, this will be converted into a short straddle. Otherwise, we are going to hold this naked. I also showed that even with a 2%, 3% gap down, we are not going to lose much, mainly because we have a very good position sizing. So with this position sizing, a loss will always stay limited. So with this, we more or less also come to the end of the live stream. So today we couldn't end in profit. Some days are like that; it won't go as what you have planned. But good that we were able to stick to the rules what we have set. We were able to exit at the time when we have to take the exit, and we were able to go ahead with the trade. So I hope that so even though it was not very profitable, but still I hope that you were able to find some value out of this live stream. If so, then do hit the like button, share this video, and also subscribe to Optionables. So thank you so much for joining, guys, and I will see you soon in the next video.